Hi everybody. Today, well, for this video, it's pretty much just like a couple of questions that I've been getting asked in my inbox from a couple of you guys. It really has to deal with how to take care of tattoos and piercings. As you know, some of my friends have a couple of piercings, and then I myself have a tattoo. Can't see it, it's hidden, so I'm gonna show you guys pretty much like how I take care of my tattoos and how my tattoo artist told me how to take care of it. It's really easy, really simple, but it is time consuming. So I'm going to start. After you get your tattoo, you're supposed to leave the bandage on for 1 to 3 hours. Take it off, let it breathe a little bit. What I try to do is I do like the big take care of like after I take a shower, but what I usually do is I just let it breathe for whatever amount of hours. So like I went and got my tattoo done at like 11-12 o'clock in the morning. I was done by like 2. I was in the city, so I was like with my family, with my friend and my family, with my cousin, and I got back around, it was like 6 or 7 at night. So I had like a really good, I left it on for longer than it was supposed to be, but there's also, I had a little issue while getting it. Excuse me. So pretty much just like take it off after 3 hours, depending on how big your tattoo is, what the details and the amount of ink and things like that. I think that takes into consideration. Some tattoos require them to be covered longer than others, but what I pretty much do is like I get in the shower, wash my body with my regular soap. The area where your tattoo is, it's very I don't want to say like it's difficult, but it's one of those things where you have to be prepared. Do not scratch it, do not pick at it. It's gonna look all weird to some of you, so I would just leave it alone. So my first step is Dial Antibacterial soap. I get the gold hand soap with moisturizer antibacterial. Just because bar soap is like the worst thing that you can use, just because it has so much bacteria on it. Even if you sit there with it and you rub it into your palms, and then you go over that area or whatever, you're still putting bacteria back onto the bar. I did that. I used Dial when I got the first part of my tattoo done, and it was just like, I mean, and it was great. And then I used Dial Bar as well, and I didn't like it. I went back to my soap from my first tattoo. So take a little bit of this. Depending on how big your tattoo is, I'd recommend getting a bigger bottle. If you just have like a little thing, you shouldn't need that much. Just pump it in your hand. Maybe like a quarter or like a $50 size, like this big. Size. And put it, just like rub it on that area. So like if, I don't know, say if you're that person that gets it like on your arm. Like I know someone who got hers like right here. So you just take it like that. Go over it. I let it sit for like a minute. Like I'll put stuff on my face. Like I'll do like my face wash or something. Rinse this off. Remember, do not scrub it. Just like go like this. Let it rinse off. When you get out the shower, I don't pat dry it or anything. I just let it air dry. And then for the first 3 days, you're supposed to use, they told me to use A&D, but I use Aquaphor. So it works just as good, if not better. I felt like A&D is a lot stickier. Aquaphor works really well. This was $4 for this little thing. Excuse me, but you really don't need it a lot. Depending on how big the tattoo is. And this is not because I have a tattoo right now, but because just I just had it. Aquaphor is something that you want to keep on hand at all times. It's also good to have like after you get a tattoo to keep like it locked in and make sure like you maintain maintenance on it so you don't have to keep getting it redone. And then after 3 days of using that, oh, we're supposed to do that 1 to 3 times a day, depending on how big your tattoo is, what your base schedule is, and everything. So after about 3 days, moved to Lubriderm unscented daily moisturizer. This was, I think, $2.97 or $3.97 at Walmart. So again, because this spreads really quick, just use like a nice little dab, roll it up, rub it up on there. You're supposed to do this 1 to 3 times a day. I do it twice a day, and I have friends that like that have piercings, and they do only clean their piercings like twice a day, morning and night, just because the middle of the day you're at work or you're at school. It's just kind of hard, and you don't want to overkill the bacteria either, because sometimes you need like certain bacteria to function. That way it fights off infection. So that's really good to know. And I recommend using Aquaphor and Lubriderm even after your tattoo. Like if it's been like a year, it's just like, it really just helps prevent fading and things like that. That way you don't have to get touch-ups and everything, because I know like it's time consuming. Like you go in for a tattoo, you expect it to be like perfect, and like if you're like me, I go tanning, so my color, I have red on mine, faded a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. It still looks really good. So these can all be bought at your local drugstore, you know, even 7-Eleven probably, but the dial was like 98 cents or 88 cents at Walmart. So I highly recommend that if you have a tattoo or any piercings, to try that. If you have piercings, one thing, like I have a friend who has her belly button pierced, and what she recommended was take like the little I have them with me for some odd reason, the little Dixie cups are like this big. If you fill it up with like hot water, she used sea salt too, but when you're in the shower, use dial. And like if you want to make sure it's like extra clean, but make sure like you get everything, use dial and sea salt, because sea salt will dry it up and the dial will just remove the bacteria. So use the dial first. When she had hers done, what we would do is we would take the little Dixie cups and put like, I think we had like 4 of them. One of them had the dial soap with water. One of them was just water, and then one about, yeah, I'm sorry, we had 3. We had regular water, dial with water, and then sea salt with water. And we would just take cotton balls and cotton swabs and just kind of clean them up a little, and then rinse it with the clean water, and then go to like the sea salt and do that, and just like take the cotton ball, let it soak, just let it sit there, absorb everything, and it really just helps. It makes your healing process a lot better. So if you're interested in learning more about tattoos and piercings, please let me know. I can always have my friends. My roommate has like 3 or 4 piercings. She has her belly button, she has her nose pierced, she has her tragus pierced, and she has something else. I think she used to have her tongue, or she used to have her eyebrow, I'm not so sure. But she would be the best bet. Like I trust her with my heart on things like this, just because she's done it so many times. And my other friend has like a multitude of piercings. We're not gonna go over there, she's not in here. So yeah. But if you're interested in learning more, please let me know. You guys can Facebook me, inbox me on here, tweet me, Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. So if you're interested for anything, please let me know. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, also let me know. Or if you want me to help you, I guess, figure out like a routine for your tattoos and piercings, let me know. Just because I've been down the road before, and I know this, oh, listen to your piercer, listen to your piercer. Truth is, half the time when you call your piercer or your artist, they don't answer the phone, or they just tell you like what, because they sometimes think that like it's somebody like from another shop calling. It's just to like it's like people just get people in trouble with the health department, but it's just, I think it's stupid. So fortunately, the tattoo shop that we go to here, that I go with my roommate and everybody to, they're really, really sweet. They have their Facebook open forum on Facebook and everything. Like they're open till 1 o'clock in the morning. So if you run into that one, like if you're that one person that runs into the problem, like they're there. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If anything, I can always redirect it back to the shop and ask them. They would be more than willing to help, and more than willing, I think, to assist and make sure that everybody has healthy healing and has a great turnout. So hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you guys in my next video.